Hello everyone, and welcome to our video. Today we will be setting up a DMVPN over IPSec between a hub and a spoke. The following diagram shows our network topology, where each router is connected to a service provider, and each router has its LAN network. Now starting with the hub router first, we will configure the IP addresses on each interface. Interface G0/0 is connected to ISP with an IP address of 10.10.10.1. Interface G1/0 is connected to our LAN network with an IP address of 192.168.0.254. Then for setting up our IPSec tunnel, first we will start with phase 1, by using the crypto command to set up our ISACAMP policy. We will use a pre-shared key as the authentication method, AES encryption, #SHA, and group 2. Now, for the phase 2, we will configure a transform set as follows, and create an IPSec profile with the transform set created. Then we would make a tunnel interface, give the tunnel and IP address, set the interface source of the tunnel, and for DMVPN we will use Multipoint GRE tunnel. Then use the previously configured IPSec profile to protect the tunnel. After that we should set NHRP hub on the hub router. Then, we will use EIGRP routing protocol to route the LAN subnets between our network. And we will use no IP split horizon to allow the interface to advertise routes from the same interface. And we will set up the LAN interface as passive interface, meaning that we will not be advertising networks on that interface. And finally we will set up the pre-shared key for the phase 1 internet key exchange and Now, for the spoke the setup is similar. First we will start with configuring the interfaces. then setting the Phase 1 and Phase 2 settings for our IPSec tunnel. The settings should match with the hub. Then setting up the tunnel interface similar to the previous setup. However, the NHRP setup will be different. We will map the IP address of the tunnel interface on the hub to its WAN IP address, then map it as a multicast, and setting it as a next hop server using its tunnel IP address. The authentication and network ID for the NHRP should match on the hub and the spoke. Then set up the same pre-shared key from the hub and point the destination address to the WAN IP address of the hub. Similarly, we will also use EIGRP to advertise the local network on the spoke with no auto-summary and no IP split horizon on the tunnel interface and setting the LAN interface to be passive. Then we will use the Show Crypto ISACAMP SA to check if our tunnel is working. We should see QM_idle_state, that means the key exchange was successful. Then we will check to see the IGRP neighbors, confirming that our router are learning how to reach the remote subnets, and try to ping the LAN interface on the remote router. Now when checking the routing table we will see that our spoke know how to reach the LAN network behind our hub router using its tunnel interface.